found dead in the back of a popular singer's car who goes by the name David. This girl was just identified, and this rabbit hole goes very deep.
Now to Los Angeles, to the body found in the trunk of a Tesla belonging to a well-known singer. The body identified as a teenage girl missing for more than a year. Well, tonight, investigators are now at the home where that singer had been staying, removing several items.
Amid these claims that David unalived his lover Celeste, who is 15 years old, Katt Williams recently entered the conversation. You'll be shocked by the insane things he said. Katt claims that David took Celeste's life in order to further his profession. It turns out that David was meant to propose to Celeste, who was the most important person on his list. Furthermore, it was recently revealed that Celeste was pregnant when she passed away, and that David allegedly paid her up to $10,000 per month to be unaccounted for, so he could have her all to himself. Now, if you've spent any time on the internet lately, you've undoubtedly heard about David, the well-known artist who allegedly killed his girlfriend, who was 15 years old. Remember, he is 20 years old, and he supposedly began dating this girl at the age of 12. Her body was just dismembered inside his Tesla's trunk and left for days at a Hollywood impound. Police made the horrifying discovery after receiving multiple calls from the residents of the region regarding an unpleasant stench emanating from one of the vehicles at the lockup. It took the authorities days after discovering Celeste's body to confirm that it was hers, since the body was so severely decomposed that it was impossible to identify. She has apparently been missing since April of last year. However, this is the point at which chaos ensues. Celeste wasn't truly missing, as it turns out. Her parents filed a missing persons report because they believed she was missing. But in reality, she was with David the entire time they believed she was gone. And it has been stated that David paid her friends money to keep Celeste's relationship with him a secret. The investigation specifics began to surface right away. The fact that David had deliberately chosen this girl to be his victim and then indoctrinated her into believing he was the love of her life became evident. He and Celeste both had similar tattoos that said "shite" on their index fingers, according to the police. This was among the first pieces of evidence that implicated concealed the fact that they were dating. Why in the world is a 20-year-old man sporting tattoos that match those of a 15-year-old who was found decomposing in his trunk? To make matters worse, Celeste's mother told the police that Celeste had told her that she was seeing a man named David just before Celeste vanished. She claimed that she instantly thought it was her baby girl when she saw on the news that a girl had been discovered in the trunk of her car. Celeste was another song that David had recorded. He was singing about his relationship with Celeste in that particular song. "Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest," the lyrics said. "I could smell her like cigarettes on my clothes. Every time I breathe, I hear her voice. I'm obsessed. I'm scared you'll only love me when you're naked, Celeste. However, you look stunning in that dress. I'm sad because I miss you so much." A number of unsettling comments from Celeste's pals appeared on Discord. And even before the authorities identified the decomposing body as Celeste's, they were accusing him of taking Celeste's life. Celeste was intoxicated and spamming David when we last spoke. When they dated, they got matching tattoos. Following their breakup, David removed the photos of her from his Instagram account. The age is the only thing that confuses me, but because our buddy group did date at the time, I'm going to infer that she misled everyone about her age. She removed her entire account 2 days after we spoke on the phone. Images as well. Now, recall my earlier statement that David allegedly paid Celeste more than $10,000 a month to remain missing after getting her pregnant? All of this was confirmed by recent text messages exchanged between them on Discord, and her family members also took over her Instagram to essentially blow everything. In order to prevent her family from tracking her travels, David even made her make a completely new Discord account with a different name and gave her an engagement ring.
New information about David and Celeste Hernandez. Celeste had an Instagram that she used under this account, and yesterday her sister made the account public and she asked anybody if they have any information to send it to her on this account. She put a post up on this account with old pictures of Celeste, and she also put the GoFundMe right here in the link, so if you guys want to go donate to that. This Instagram account is linked to some very crucial information that people that know Celeste are leaking online. You can see this picture of David that was on the story of Celeste's account, and David put it on his stories on Instagram. He did have posts up during this time, and as you can see, it says post mentioning my boyfriend, and he comments under it, "Can I please have 10 bands?" This is another story that is being shared to her Instagram account that she used, and it was one of those Q&As, and somebody said, "Not gonna lie, David kinda hot." And she responds saying, "Too bad." And if you notice, it appears to be a ring on her finger with a tattoo that says David. Now, around the time that she was missing for the whole year, people are alleging that they believe that this person on David's Discord deleted user ended up being Celeste. Like, she made a new account instead of using the name Celeste. And as you can see in this Discord, it is the same person with the ring on with the tattoo named David. That is the same exact photo coming from Celeste's Instagram account. And now more of these chats from Discord are being put on the internet. And as you can see, it appears that David says, "Me and deleted user got a kid on the way." And this chat was from a year ago, which is the same exact time frame as deleted user is posting a picture of her hand, which appears to be an engagement ring, who we know the same photo was being posted on Celeste's Instagram. We obviously don't know for sure if she was in fact pregnant, but the fact that she had a ring on her finger and the tattoo of David alone is just crazy. Honestly, at this point, I'm tired. I don't even know if this information is ever gonna stop. I am like absolutely horrified. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
David used to come and fetch Celeste. According to Celeste's old teacher, she once vanished for more than a month before her parents discovered that she was seeing David. She vanished once more after they were able to retrieve her. They didn't see her again after that.
In my classroom, in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up, I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper, and then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media.
It turns out that the whole time that Celeste was reported missing, she was with David. People also brought up the disturbing lyrics of his hit, Romantic Homicide, in which he says, "In the back of my mind, you died and I didn't even cry. Not a single tear. In the back of my mind, I kicked you, and I didn't even regret it." I can't believe I said it, but it's true.
David, the singer who had a 15-year-old girl found dead in his car, supposedly was bringing caskets to his recent concert. Take a look at this video. This girl looks like she was filming it on July 30th. You can clearly see caskets, and I guess the idea of this was for people to write notes to the dead. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just watch my recent videos on this and it'll catch you up. But also, the girl who died, her name was Celeste Hernandez, and her birthday was on September 7th. If you look at the date, Romantic Homicide, one of his songs that talks about literally killing someone, it was released on September 7th, 3 years ago, and this is straight from YouTube. Now, if we go to his TikTok, his last post was on September 7th, and it talked about him releasing a new album, and these look like text messages, the photos he posted, maybe, but there's also 15 of them, and she turned 15 on September 7th. Speaking of his TikTok, a lot of his reposts are pretty scary. I mean, it's just toxic relationship stuff. They're memes, but now they carry a different meaning. If you're wondering how old David is, he is 20 and the girl is 15. And in this chat, you can see some Epstein jokes being made, and then she says this.
He trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of it's
Really good.
Okay,
it's been a good one.
Clearly the age difference, not good, and he didn't care because in one of his songs he says, "I don't care about the law when I'm with you because I be breaking it all the time."
A's I mentioned earlier. Katt Williams was brought into this because of allegations that everything David is accused of resembles the Illuminati sacrifices Katt was discussing. Regarding these celebs selling their souls for cash, Katt has been outspoken. And it seems that David took Celeste's life in order to pay homage to the Hollywood elite and advance his already impressive career.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. that includes blessings for his people. That's why, do you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job.
However, it doesn't end there. David appeared to disclose his plan to sell his soul in a spooky video that just went viral. In essence, when the interviewer asked him where he saw himself in 5 years, he replied that he envisioned himself as a well-known artist who would then vanish to live a peaceful life in a remote area. Be aware that this is a man with a number of songs, over 1.5 billion streams, endorsement deals with companies worth billions of dollars, and sold-out tours. Still, he thought it was insufficient. People say that based on his speech, he sounded like he understood exactly what he needed to accomplish to advance to the next phase. And regrettably, Celeste was the one he had to give up.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying? Why are you saying that like you're not like up there, gang?
Well, I'm not there yet, but hopefully it's like even crazier next year. And then I go on crazy year after year for the next 3 years, and then on the 4th year I retire. And on the 5th year I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib. No social media, no digital footprint. I'm just gone. I'm just gone. In 5 years, I'm gonna be gone.
Will you still remember me?
Yeah, bro. You'll have like the secret codes to the mansion.
Yeah?
You can pull up on every.
What's the secret code? Give us the first 2 numbers.
Absolutely not.
A recently uncovered clip from one of his music videos showed him placing a dead body in the trunk of his vehicle, as if all of this wasn't awful enough. This is thought to have been an allusion to him allegedly killing Celeste and then placing her in his trunk. Additionally, there is this unpublished song in which he openly admits to killing someone and then boasts that no one caught him.
Nobody ever caught me, but I've spoken too soon. In the back of a police car, I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't telling nothing, do the same if they ask you about her.
David, are you dead ass? Are you dead? Not only was it a kid, you're in the studio admitting to it with vocals. Allegedly, because I don't know, anything could be AI nowadays. If that's real, you must be a idiot. God blessed you with a beautiful voice and your IQ. I hate when happens like this, man, because he was freaking good. He was good at singing. And now he's dating kids. Not only dating kids, orphan kids. He left her in the frunk. The Tesla front trunk. You dumb prick. What the I bet your lawyers are gonna regret going to law school. Your lawyers didn't your lawyers did not go to school for this. They didn't pass the bar for this. Do you know how dumb y'all are gonna look in court when they play this song? Excuse me, Your Honor, David is innocent. Play the track.
According to one, that's insane. One more sacrifice from Hollywood. If his next song becomes a viral hit, I wouldn't be shocked. God will take care of it. In God's eyes, nothing is free. I hope her soul finds peace. Having a minor as your girlfriend is wild work, someone else added. It is crazy work to sacrifice a minor. Rest in peace, lovely. Now though, I'd want to hear your opinions. How do you feel about David being accused by Katt of sacrificing Celeste? And do you think the reports that she was carrying his child before she passed away are true? Please share your opinions in the space provided for comments below. Remember to watch this other dirty video by clicking here.